Okay, so today is the day. I didn't know it when I woke up this morning, but I decided really all my options were gone if I wanted to make sure to talk to you guys this week. So, what I want to talk about for my very first live, pray for me, um, is when good enough just has to do. Because that's where I am right now. And this is something that can happen quite often for us from time to time. And yeah, so I didn't even give anybody a heads up with this because, again, it's a first time thing for me and I didn't see it coming. And right now, y'all should see the makeshift situation I've got going on right now. Um, wouldn't be surprised if everything didn't come crashing down momentarily. But I digress. So let's just talk about when good enough just has to do. Because see, I'm one of those people. I always try to put my best foot forward, right? I try to um, be intentional and, you know, just try to dot my I's and cross my T's as much as possible, right? But life happens. And so one of the times that good enough just has to do is when you have too much on your plate. Yeah. So in my case, I have a lot of projects going on right now, a lot of things going on. And um, I had this great plan that I was going to become consistent with my YouTube channel. Um, I was planning to do a live by or before August. And of course, at this point, that is happening. I just didn't expect for it to happen this way. But I got to the point where another week is about to get by me and I have not posted any content. And then I'm about to go wash my hair and all that. And I let it air dry for a couple of days, while it's braided. And I was like, well, before I do my hair, I really do want to make sure that I have content on my channel. I might as well go ahead and bite the bullet and try to deal with this live thing. And my goal is to batch record. And I did that pretty well last month. So I batch recorded one particular week. Basically, in 2 sessions, I had a month's worth of uploads to put on my channel, but fell off the wagon a couple of weeks ago. And I have not batch recorded. And so here we are. Here we are. So when you have too much on your plate, sometimes good enough just has to do. Um, so for me, right now, I said, well, it's not the ideal situation, but I'm gonna sit over here and figure this stuff out. And I mean, I did it on a whim, trying to use my MacBook to do this live. Had never set it up, never done any of this stuff before, and I'm over here reading instructions and trying to figure out what this button does and how does this work. And so hopefully this will all come out okay. Especially my volume. I was concerned about that because I don't ever record my videos on my MacBook. Um, I haven't done any of this before. So, another time when good enough just has to do is when you're waiting for the perfect time and situation to happen. Um, that's hardly not going to be the case. The perfect time and the perfect situation rarely ever happens. And so, if you're going to get some stuff done, sometimes you just got to do it in the time that you have, the time that's not an ideal situation, um, such as this situation for me. I'm used to taking the time to edit and do all the things, but hey, you guys, it was not the perfect situation for me. It was not the perfect time for me. So doing the live kind of saved me from all the extras that I have to do when I upload my regular videos. Um, and even though it's not the perfect time, it's, I would say, perfect for this situation. This live is actually a saving grace for that, um, regarding my goals and what I was trying to accomplish. So that is when good enough just has to do. Okay. Um, Another example is when you like when you get behind. You know, they say time waits for no one, and that is so true. And no matter what it is that you're working on or whatever, when the time is approaching or you have a deadline or whatever, um, you just can't spend 20 hours on something that you don't have but 2 hours left for, right? So you just got to get it done. And so um, sometimes that's really hard when you know what you wish you could do, what you had in mind to do, you plan to do it, and all of that. Sometimes you just have to get over those expectations and make sure you come through. You know, at least whatever it is, you're reliable, you're dependable, and that's like at least the goal. And you know, we hit the mark sometimes, we miss the mark a lot, you know, in life, but at least try to aim toward being reliable and dependable as much as possible. And then when we fall, you know, we just got to dust ourselves off and try to figure out another way to go at it, you know? So, yeah. So this is something that um I felt like is a good topic to talk about because as I said before, life happens. This is something that um is going to happen to everybody at some point or another. And some people it happen to more often than not. Um, but you just have to know how to roll with the punches at times. Um, so for me, like I said, I've been working on several projects and I got behind on my recordings and the whole batch recording plan that was so beautiful. I had it all on my calendar. Like this week I'm gonna do this, and this week I'm gonna do that. And this week, so I had like 4 weeks of how I was gonna go through that flow. And I went through the first 2 weeks no problem. But week 3 and week 4 just did not happen. And that is why I just give myself grace and actually pushed the envelope today to do what I was hesitant to even try to do anytime soon, and that was to go live. So um, I took something that I felt like I did not accomplish and then turned it into an opportunity where I can be proud of the fact that I did something that I was hesitant to do but wanted to do. And it was because it was the perfect time to do this live, right? And so um, you know, it's it's something to just think about the journey of life. It's just we have to be patient with ourselves. We have to give ourselves grace. We cannot afford to give up. We have to understand that if you're going to accomplish things, there will be ups and downs. There will be failures and successes. Okay. Um, but the main thing is just don't give up. Just keep at it, and things will come together for you. And I have to say, as I'm getting ready to end this live, first of all, I'm very proud of me for doing this. But I have to say that my apprehension and concerns and hesitations actually I feel like now that I've done this, I'm in the process of doing this, it's not as bad as I was thinking it would be. Just to come on here live and talk to you all. Granted, I've been blessed with not having anyone here in the moment, but that's okay because I was prepared to talk to you anyway if you were here. But at the same time, I already knew what I needed to talk to you all about. And so I'm hoping that the little bit that I have shared with you today might be helpful to someone out there. Um, Maybe to help you as you get your nerve to do what it is that you need to do or have been hesitating to do, putting on the back burner, waiting for the perfect time. Um, just just go do what you got to do, and you will be proud of what you have accomplished because you're coming through for yourself and reaching those goals that you have for yourself. So, until next time, and there will be a next time, maybe under these same kind of circumstances if I get behind on my recording, or if I just want to come on and be live with you all. Um, I will see you next time. Bye bye.